All right, I think we're live. I can't tell if the camera is like slightly tilted or not. I'm trying to see, but you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. Just let this shit play in the background while you do something, Dishes, driving, working out, whatever. And that's the sound of the potatoes that I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking my late ass dinner, even though I didn't go to the gym today. But yo, intro. What is up, everyone? Hope you all are doing well. Name's Ashan, if this is your first video. And I am just cooking my last meal of the day. Making 6 eggs, like maybe 1.5, 2 servings of cheese with like 220 grams of potatoes-ish. Comes out to like about 800 calories-ish, maybe a little bit more, slightly less, but like it's ballpark. And honestly, like I think I've had enough calories and proteins in the day anyway, so I'm not super worried in terms of meeting my macros and whatever. But today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about, I always say that. I don't know why I always say that. I don't kind of want to talk about, I do want to talk about self-improvement as usual. But the topic that I wanted to focus on was you're always going to be growing. There's always going to be something new to learn. There's always going to be something to get better at. And honestly, that's really what makes life worth living. Or at least for me, some people, they're okay with staying complacent, staying there they are. They don't want to get any better, and that's fine. Someone's got to live that life, and it's not going to be me. And we need that balance in the world. So if you're someone like that, this video is probably not for you. If you're still listening, then chances are you're interested in this kind of stuff and wanting to better your life in some capacity at least. Let me run you down, what I did. Today, it was a Friday. We're in, 11. Oh, 11:11. Would you look at that? The time that the exact time that I was like, yo, let me look at the clock. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm done with these spices. Boom, boom. Let me get some butter out too for the potatoes later, man. I haven't put butter in my shit in a while. Let's start the eggs and stuff. But yeah, dude, I woke up. I can't remember what time. I think it was like 8:15, 8:20. And recently I've been in such a bad habit of not waking up on my first couple of alarms, and I keep snoozing them. And I literally have been waking up after my last alarm, which is a fucking gamble. Because if I fall asleep and I don't wake up, I'm missing my meetings. Like, I'm gonna be late to work. And bro, no. Can't do that, can't have that. If you make that mistake once, fine, but like you can't be doing that shit. And I've been fucking playing with, bro, like I said, I've been gambling this entire week. I gotta chill out. And that's one of the things that I've been like, there's a lot of stuff that I do good in my life. There's a lot of things that I do for my growth, but there are also still habits that I can do better. And that's where I'm heading with this video, right? Like, there's always something for you to learn and continue to get better at. For me right now, that has to be waking up on like my first alarm, just like getting right out of bed, making sure that I'm not sleeping past my last alarm and playing that gamble game. Another thing is journal and meditate more frequently. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I actually do that more than what most people would. I'm currently meditating like about 3, maybe 4 times a week. So like almost every day, but not quiet. Same with my journaling, about 3 to 4 times a week. There was this period of time this year that I was journaling like every day consistently. And then I started to fall off a little bit, and then it kind of just got like 3 to 4 times, a week. And I just want to bump those things back up because they do genuinely help me. But I feel like even the 3 to 4 times frequency currently, it's fitting well with my schedule. So that's just something I have to continue to explore, continue to try to get better at, and understanding, what is what works best for me. It's two things. Actually, I have a list that I wrote down yesterday when I was at the gym, so I'm just gonna read that because I actually forgot the other two things that I wrote down. I wrote down like four things. Oh, yeah, waking up early, journal and meditate more. And one of the other bad habits that I picked up recently is looking at my phone right away as soon as I wake up, which is like, it's just really not good for you because when you wake up, you're in this, your brain itself is in its most vulnerable state because you're in that bridge. Like your subconscious mind is active because you just woke up from your dreams, and then your conscious mind is active because you're physically up and you need to do things. And those moments are really crucial because you can program your mind. Like that part can really make or break your day in terms of what your attitude and outlook is going to be like throughout the rest of your day. People might not believe it, you might not agree with this fully, but really when you wake up, you're in a very vulnerable state because the door to your subconscious mind is open. And if you feed it negativity, if you feed it stuff from social media super early in the morning, you'll see like you're just gonna have an overall not your most shit motherfucker. Shit, that egg already frying and shit. I dropped an eggshell in there, man. Goddamn. Fuck it, it's just gonna get cooked with it. It's fine, I'm not gonna die from an eggshell. Yeah, like I was saying, like, when you wake up in the morning, like, that is your vulnerable state, man. Your door to the subconscious mind is open, and you're gonna feed yourself, like, social media and shit. And when I say you, I'm literally just talking to myself because that's what I've been doing. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't, like, been looking at Instagram or TikTok, like, right away as soon as I wake up. But even just seeing notifications and stuff, like, you want to be connected with your inner self first thing in the morning. And when you introduce the phone, you're doing the complete opposite of that by introducing the external world and literally programming your subconscious mind with the programming that the external world is putting out. So that's, if you want to like actually see more things on this topic, check out Andrew Huberman, check out Joe Dispenza. They're both neuroscientists. Andrew Huberman is a neuroscientist at Stanford, man. He's also a professor there and does a lot of research. I mean, come on, man. Just go check both Joe Dispenza and Andrew Huberman if you want to learn more about this. Just type their names and look up like keywords like brain or morning routines or like morning social media, whatever, something like that. And I think things should come up. But that's another thing that I want to get better at because this only happened recently and I can't figure out why, but it's also just very addicting when you start doing it a few times, then it spirals down. So that's another thing that I want to work on. And then kind of connecting to that is my screen time overall, which, my screen time as in my screen time on my phone. And I'm not going to lie, I think these two things go very much hand in hand because when I start my day by looking at my phone, I'm usually more inclined to look at TikTok, Instagram, social media apps like more often throughout the day. So if I can tackle the morning part, then I think I can also get better at tackling this overall screen time part. But another aspect of this screen time thing is, bro, I've been posting very consistently with my videos and stuff, which I'm pretty proud of, like on my Instagram. Oh, go follow Ish Motivates. Also go follow Scientish. That's where I post my science videos and stuff. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz. And even though I've been doing really good with this, in terms of my posting schedule and stuff, and posting consistently, every time I go there to post, I almost always end up scrolling because the algorithm gets me. I fucking kid you not. And then there's times that I'm going back to see, if someone's liked the video, if I've gotten more followers, all that shit too. So it's just a whole cascade of things, even just for my posting my own content. And I just need to be more disciplined and catching myself more when I'm actually doing this so I can stop doing it. And that's gonna help reduce the screen time. That's literally just 4 small things that I can start or I have been like thinking about and starting to work on. But bro, there's so many other habits that I could tell you where I'm like, this could be better. I can do this better. And that's just part of life. There's always going to be something to get better at. There's always going to be something to work towards. Like, there's no way that you're going to be perfect at any given point. And that's the whole point of life. The whole point is to get better slowly. Not all of a sudden like, oh, magic, boom, like now I can do everything, like I'm perfect. And this connects to the New Year thing coming up, like people think that New Year starting, they'll start all their goals on day one, they're gonna stick through it throughout the whole year. No, fuck no, that's not gonna happen. Why do you think that's gonna happen? It took you years to get to this point. It's not gonna take you 3 days to fix all of the shit that went wrong over the past 5 years, dummy. That's what I used to think. God damn. Anyways, going back to what I was initially saying with this was, shit, my bad. I hope I'm not, bro. Sorry, guys. But what I was initially saying, it takes time, and you have to take small steps and continue to get better slowly. Just focus on, okay, how can I get better? How can I do one more thing that's better than yesterday? Don't focus on, 5 years later, 10 years later, or even like, I want to do this goal, No, pick one, focus on one, then move on to the next. It's all about slow progression. Slow and steady wins the race, and that's true. And also think about this with the fast and slow stuff, right? Why do you want it to be fast? What are you going to do if you achieve everything you want in just a short period of time? Then there's going to be nothing left. Though that's never going to happen. But also think of it this way, right? Like if you're building a building, do you want to build that building really fast without a strong foundational base? Like if you know that the base takes a long time to build, but you know that that's going to make the building significantly stronger so it can withstand any challenges like earthquakes or anything like that arises, wouldn't you want to focus on building that strong foundation so you don't fuck yourself over down the line when you face that natural calamity or disaster? I think the same thing applies to your character and your work ethic. Like you have to build it slowly. You have to build a strong foundation, because if your foundation is weak and you try to do it fast, no matter who you are, there's going to come a time where you're going to crumble because your foundation is just not strong, and that foundation needs to be there. I'll be like fully honest, even though I've been on self-improvement for the past few years, like since high school, and now I'm like full-time working a job out of college, and I almost graduated college almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. So 5-6 years, right? Even now, I'm still in my foundational base. I won't lie. I don't think I'm at a point where I'm like full on ready to face what my true path holds for me. Like what my true purpose is going to be in life. I don't think that I'm 100%, well, you're never going to be 100% prepared anyways, but I still think that there's so much I need to learn. There's so much that I need to strengthen in my foundation, that I know that every bad situation or every challenging thing that life throws at me right now, it's because it needs me to learn that for the future. It needs me to learn that for down the line when things are going to get more challenging and things are going to get more tough. Fuck, we're 14 minutes into the video already. Seems like I've only been talking like 2 minutes. Butter to go into these fries that I'm making. Air fried potatoes. Man, the eggs are looking good. I'm about to just finish up these potatoes, and then I also want to show you like how things look, so you can see I'm not that bad of a cook and shit. But in terms of actionable advice, I would give you the same advice that I'm following. I wrote down these 4 things, but I'm not going to work on these 4 things right away. I'm going to start with one, and I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to try to do that every day. Every day I'm going to have one chance to get it right. Like for instance, waking up in the morning thing. Like I'm only going to have one chance to do it every day. So if I do it one day, the next day the only way to be better is by doing it again. That's it. That's the waking up early part. But advice, figure out what it is that you want to get better at. Break it down into daily action steps that you can take to continue to get better. And then fuck the macro. Forget about the actual goal and just focus on that daily step that you need to do. And if you feel like you don't want to do it, remind yourself of yesterday. Remind yourself of how you felt after you didn't do it and the guilt that you felt. Do you want to feel that? Do you want to feel that guilt again? Do you want to go through that cascade of questions and thoughts in your mind again? That's going to give you the answer that you need. But yeah, man, that's all I've got for the video, per se, the main part, in terms of what I did today. So yeah, I woke up, I went to work, really fucking productive day at work. I got a lot of shit done, which is pretty crazy, because that doesn't usually happen on Fridays, I won't lie. Fridays like light work, but yeah, got a lot of shit done today. And then following that, after I came back home from work, I had some fruits, posted some videos. Really trying to remember what else I did, man. Watched some TV, went to drop off a package, came back home. I was supposed to go to the gym, but then I also had to skip it because I was like, I'm not going to have enough time to do all the other stuff that I had planned. I planned for the weekend, things that I need to do for this long weekend. And cleaned the apartment a little bit, did the dishes because I had a pile from the past like couple of days, like 2 or 3 days, nothing too crazy, you know. And then talked to my mom, my dad, my sister. Daily, everyday things. Got some downtime to just chill and not do anything. Also went on social media to scroll and post my videos and shit. The algorithm gets you, man. But now I'm here making the food and we're about to have this meal. I'm about to watch an episode of the show called Obliterated. Watch that show. It's funny as fuck, bro. It's so funny. Let me get a plate and let me plate this shit up. I got this black Target plate. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Nice. Ooh, got these potatoes. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, like if it focuses or not. Boy, get my face out, bro. Focus on the potatoes, man. Alright, anyways, these motherfuckers look amazing. Let me do a taste test. Let's go. Fire. Oh my god, that shit is spicy. For the spice for the potatoes, I use salt, black pepper, chili powder, cayenne pepper, a little bit of the habanero tahini, and red pepper flakes. That's 5. Oh my god, bro, that shit has a good kick to it. We got this Good and Gather Mexican style cheese that I'm just gonna sprinkle on the potatoes a little bit. Know for a fact this video is gonna take damn fucking long to upload on YouTube, man. Oh yeah, that's what took me a while actually today. I was posting a video on my science channel and that literally took like 45 minutes, not just to like upload but also just type up the stuff, description and things, and then make the thumbnail for it. And then my laptop started bugging out. My laptop really started bugging out because it wouldn't identify the external hard drive that I have. So I couldn't open a Photoshop to do the freaking thing, to make the thumbnail. But then I also couldn't restart my laptop because the video was still uploading to YouTube and whatever. I got it done though. We got the cheese on top and then last thing we need is the motherfucking eggs, man. Ooh. You should see the steam coming out. And just like that, breakfast food is served at almost midnight, man. I don't give a fuck though. I hate when people are like, oh, why are you eating breakfast? And I'm like, why? Why are you saying that? It's literally good food. I can eat it whatever day of time that I want. Like, whatever time of day that I want. My bad, y'all. I can't see it, but chefing it up. Anyways, 20 minutes into the video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much. And thank you for tuning in. If you got something out of the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Don't miss out on future videos. If there's something that you want me to talk about, or you just want my advice on, or like want to hear my experience on, let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Good night.